Morning, guys. Morning. So, sorry I missed yesterday's workout, but I'm back. Today we've got another half an hour hit, and you will need a set of dumbbells. Or kettlebells if you don't have dumbbells, or some sort of weights. Still follow a similar pattern with round timed things, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. There's a Tabata as well. So, what I'll do is I'll give everyone another minute to sign in, get ready, and then we'll start with a warm-up. Alright, mate? So as usual, we'll start with a 5-6 minute warm-up. Nice and easy, nothing too strenuous, just getting the body moving, getting the heart rate elevated and getting the muscles warmed up. And then we've got 25-26 minutes worth of the interval training. So I'll give you another 30 seconds. So all you need today is a bit of space. I always have a yoga mat. If you don't have a yoga mat, it's not the end of the world. Something, if we do some kneeling moves just to pad the knees a little bit. A set of dumbbells, a bit of water, and a towel. And a bit of space, and that's all you need. So, it's 8 o'clock, we're going to get started with a warm-up. I always like to start my warm-up with a little mini circuit. I remember my timer this morning. So, if you're all ready, we are going to begin with some jumping jacks or star jumps. Nice and easy, nice and light. So we're going to do these for 20 seconds, and after 20 seconds we're going to move into forward lunges. In 3, 2, 1. Nice long strides for the forward lunges. And then from here we move into jogging on the spot. In 2, 1, and again, just nice and light on your toes. Don't have to do it too fast, and you don't need to bring your knees up too high. Just nice and light, nice and easy. And then from here we're going to move into side lunges. In 2, 1, step to the side, lunge down, feet together in the middle. Your shoulders will roll forwards a little bit. As long as you try and keep your back straight as possible. No rounding. And then back to star jumps. And then we're going to go back into forward lunges. In 2, 1. Your feet don't have to be in a dead straight line as well. There needs to be like a little slight gap in between the two. So think about your feet on 2 skis as opposed to like on a tightrope. And then back to jogging on the spot. And then finally, go back to side lunges. Last one, 2, 1. Nearly there. 3, 2, 1. Right. Have a quick break, couple of seconds. Sip of water if you need. Next one we've got coming up, inchworm to cobras. So you start with your feet hip width apart, soft bend in your knees, bend down, touch the ground, inch yourself out, and then arch your back, bringing your hips to the ground, and then slowly back up to the top again, rolling all the way to the top. Right, we want 5 more of these. So nice, slow and steady for these ones. Pause at the bottom for a second, and then back up. Two more. And final one. And back up to the top. Right, next up, we've got a wide leg side to side stretch. So you want your feet wider than hip width apart. Again, soft bend in your knees, and you're just going to lean down. Both hands touch one toe, and you can either walk yourself out and around back to the other side, or you can just very gently swing. We want about 3 more. So 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Now a little dynamic hamstring stretch, so feet hip width apart, maybe slightly wider again, soft bend in the knees, stretching all the way to the top. You don't have to interlink your fingers if you don't want, and you're just going to swing down and back up. Got about 6 of these. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then finally, a little torso twist. So, again, feet planted firmly on the ground, and you're just going to move both arms to one side, as if you're showing someone where to go, and then gently swing to the other side. You can keep your head facing forward, or you can turn your head, but you get a bit dizzy if you turn your head. So nice and gentle to start with, and then pick up speed a little bit. And then pick up speed a bit more. You notice your arms will become a bit more rigid as you pick up the speed. And faster. And slow it down. And stop. Right. That is the warm-up. Now, into our main workout. So, like I said at the start, you are going to need a set of dumbbells for this. Right, the first move we've got is a single arm, like a deadlift to high pull. So, you will only need 1 dumbbell for this. You'll place it in between your feet, keep your feet hip width apart, all 3 points of your feet, your heel, your toes, your side, planted on the ground at all times. So don't tend to, try not to like rock onto the side of your feet or up onto your toes. And all you're going to do is bend down and lift it up, and that is it. So this is 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off for 4 rounds. Now you can either do 1 arm at a time like this, or sorry, alternate, or you can just do a round with 1 arm at a time. So the first 30 seconds will be your right arm, next 30 seconds be your left arm. It's up to you, doesn't matter. I think I'm going to do 1 round on each arm. So I'm going to start with my right, left. Nice and easy, nice and simple. You've got another 20 seconds, and then we shall begin. Right, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, 4 rounds. Dumbbell high pull. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. So keep it close to your body as you can. Don't bring it out too far forward. You want it nice and close. And I'm obviously using the other arm as a counterbalance. Keep your back nice and straight. Chest out, shoulder blades together. And in 3, 2, 1, and rest. 30 seconds rest, then we switch arms. Unless you've been doing the alternating ones. Fairly easy move to start with, pretty low impact. Pick a weight that you can just manage for 30 seconds with as well. If you're doing it too easy, you need to add a bit more weight. Obviously if you're struggling, it's a little bit too heavy. Right, you ready? 2, 1, let's go. Set your own speed as well, you don't have to hammer it. If you need to go a little bit slower, go a little bit slower. If you want to go faster, go faster. So each to their own with this one. And in 3, 2, 1, and rest. Well done. Halfway through already. 2 more sets. Ten seconds left. Might do the last 2 alternating. 3, 2, 1, and up. You can, if you want, use 2. If you've got the 2, you can use 2. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. And rest. One more round. Ten seconds left. And in 3, 2, 1, let's go. See, this for me is probably a little bit too light. Not too bad. I can do an extra, maybe 2 kilos. Nearly there. 3, 2, 1, and rest. So, it's the first exercise done. So, next one's a bit more challenging. So we've got burpee to overhead press. Now, you can press up at the bottom for this one if you want. You don't have to. So, dumbbells in each hand. Make sure your dumbbells are secure when you're on your floor and doing the burpee bit. If they're a little bit unstable, let go of the dumbbells. Like so. Do the burpee and then pick it back up again. But if they're nice and stable, you can do the press up at the bottom, deadlift, and then up. So I'm a little bit close to my lampshade there. So let's get down. So you can do the press up if you want, don't have to. Okay, so that is dumbbell burpee to overhead press. We are 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, 4 rounds. Alright? Make sure you're not near a lampshade or you've got a bit of space. I'll move forward a bit. Right. Give you guys another 30 seconds. And then we'll crack on. 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, 4 rounds. You ready? Start with the dumbbells by your side. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend down. Burpee. Overhead press. So it's up to you. If you do the press up at the bottom, if you're feeling particularly energetic, or not. 2, 1, stop. Round 1 done. How did everyone find that? Three more. Sorry, yawning. I shouldn't be yawning this early in the morning. You ready? 3, 2, 1. When you're coming back up, try and come back up in a deadlift. So keep your back as straight as possible. Don't round it too much like this. When you're coming back up, plant your feet on the ground. Back up. Might be difficult depending on the size of your dumbbells, but do the best you can. And stop. Round 2 done. Halfway through already. 2 more. Right, you ready? 3, 2, 1. You might notice I'm not stretching the dumbbells all the way to the top in the overhead position. I'm just cautious that there's a lamp near me. 2, 1. Lamp, light fitting, chandelier, whatever you want to call it. Right, 1 more. 20 more seconds worth of rest. Last round. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1. And that's that one done. So, towel yourself off, have a breather, rest for a second, have a sip of water. Next one we got is Goblet Squat or high front squat. I think there's loads of different names. So, you can hold the dumbbell in front of you. You want like a semi-sumo position, so not a narrow squat and not a sumo squat. It's like a semi-sumo, so it's halfway in between, so your feet are wider than hip width apart. And what we're going to do is squat. Now, if this is uncomfortable holding it at the top, you can hold it in between your legs. Okay. If it's too light, you can hold 2. It's just more difficult to straighten up if you've got the 2 there. If you're feeling particularly strong, you can even do a front squat where you're holding the 2 at the front. A few different options there. If you don't have any weights at all, then just power through with the squats. Okay, so all we're going to do is 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. Of these. Nice and simple, nice and easy. Again, 30 more seconds rest. And then these are again 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, 4 rounds. Again, nice and easy, fairly low impact this one. Right, you ready? Dumbbells up, kettlebells up, whatever you got. And 3, 2, 1. Set your own speed, set your own tempo. You don't have to lock your knees out at the top either. If you don't lock your knees out, you keep the muscle under tension for longer. Makes it a little bit harder. Three, 2, 1. Three more. Right, begin to get in position again. Dumbbells up. 2, 1, let's go. Sit to the side. Try and keep your back straight, shoulder blades pinned back, chest out. As long as possible, as much as possible. Sorry. If you do roll forward a little bit, don't worry too much about it. As long as you're not really rounding your back. You can't go that low. Don't go that low. Don't sacrifice form for depth on this one. And rest. Talking too much, didn't even notice the time there. Right, that's round 2 done. 2 more. Tell you what, this long hair is really getting in the way now. Back up we go. 30 seconds isn't long for a rest, is it? 2, 1, let's go. You're halfway. Oh, I feel better in this one. 3, 2, 1. Nearly there. One more round. Final round coming up. And up we go. Last one. 2, 1. Let's go. Nearly there. 3, 2, 1. And rest. Well done. So, now, hi guys that just joined in. Right, Tabata. So, if you haven't done a Tabata with me before, right, a Tabata as a workout itself is 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest for 8 rounds, 4 minutes in total. You can either do one move 8 times, 8 moves 1 time each. I like to do 4 moves twice in the pattern of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this one's a mix. I think I've got one weighted workout, one weighted exercise in there. the rest of body weight. Okay. So first one we got is a nice straightforward mountain climber. Plank position. Your hips will be slightly higher than a plank because you're bringing your knees up. 1, 2, 1, 2. Nice and steady. Okay, that's mountain climber. That's move 1. Move 2 is a dumbbell or kettlebell swing, whatever you have to hand. Now, it's not a squat to a front raise, it's a swing. So using your hip hinge movement, your shoulders lean forwards, dumbbell comes underneath you slightly, knees are bent, and you squeeze your glutes together and thrust it forwards, okay? So don't worry too much about squatting down, pulling high, it's like a pendulum, okay? A swing. So, that's move 2. Move 3, hand release press up. Nice, simple, easy. Down, release, press up. Down, release, press up. And then move 4 is a drop lunge or pop lunge. Back, thrust up. Feet together in the middle. Okay, if you're feeling really adventurous, really energetic, you can just do a split lunge. That's a lot harder. So, move 1, mountain climber. Move 2, dumbbell swing. Move 3, hand release press up. Move 4, drop lunge. Give you guys another couple of seconds. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put on some Tabata music. We're going to listen out for the instructions and you can follow along with me. Everyone ready? Big deep breath. Are you ready?
Welcome to Tabata.
So, down on the floor, mountain climber.
3, 2, 1,
Let's go.
Round 1.
Second move, dumbbell swing.
3, 2, 1,
I've been trying to call. I've been on my own for long enough. Maybe you can show me how to
If it's too light, you can always use 2.
I'm going through a drop. You don't even have to do too much. You can turn me on just a touch.
4, 3,
Baby,
2, 1,
I've never
stop.
run it.
Hand release press up. Back down we go.
3, 2, 1, go.
Said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights.
Round 3.
No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, when I'm like this, you're the one I
3, 2, 1, stop.
Hey.
Drop lunge.
3, 2, 1,
I'm
go.
running out of time, 'cause I can see the sun light up the sky.
Round
So I
4.
hit the road and I'll try, baby. I'm going through a drought. You don't even have to do too much. You can turn me on just a touch, baby.
3, 2, 1,
I've
stop.
never run it.
And we're back around to mountain climbers again.
3, 2, 1, go.
Said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, when I'm like this, you're the one I just.
1, stop.
Hey.
Dumbbell swings, I'll show you with 2 this time.
4, 3, 2, 1,
I'm just
go.
walking by to let you know.
Round
I can
6.
never say it all.
You can twist them at the top.
Will never let you go this time.
You do have to have a bit more of a bend in the knees,
Walking by to let you
just because of how wide the 2 dumbbells are together.
say it all before.
hand release press up.
3, 2, 1, go!
Said,
Well set.
I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, I'm like this, one
3,
night.
2, 1, stop!
Last round. Drop lunge.
5, 4, 3, 2,
go.
1, go!
Or you can do a split squat.
I'm blinded by the lights.
Round 8.
No, I can't sleep
Split lunge.
until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, when I'm like this, one night.
3, 2, 1.
That was a mistake.
Get ready.
Right. That's nearly it. I think we could do one more. Let's do dumbbell wood chop. So, you're going to kneel. You use one dumbbell. My left knee is raised up, my right knee is down on the ground. With two hands, I've got the dumbbell to my right hand side. I'm bringing it up to the top. Okay, so we'll do 30 seconds on each side with no break in between, and then we're done. All right, we've got 10 seconds. Breathe in, dig deep. It's the last bit. You ready? 3, 2, 1. It's 30 seconds on each side, and then we're done. Three, 2, 1. Switch sides. Nearly there. Three, 2, 1. Right. That's it. As you can see, I'm a little bit sweaty. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching live. Thank you for watching later. As always, really appreciate the views, support. Yeah, looking forward to returning to normal classes as much as anyone else, but I still really enjoyed these. Thank you again. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll be back next week. Cheers, guys.